Hello, I am back with another video. I just finished the last video, which talked about my symptoms leading up to ACDF surgery, C4 to C7. Now I'm just going to talk a little bit about the surgery, things that I had to do to prepare, and the recovery thus far. Got my surgery scheduled for April 28th. The day, of course, you don't eat after midnight. I did have to drink like this protein drink. I never had to do that before the morning of. So drank that. My lovely husband was able to be there with me at the hospital. He couldn't come back to the pre-op, so that really sucked. A lot of tears. And yeah, pre-op went good. Literally, surgery is like 1 minute you up, next minute you waking up. No dreaming, no none of that. It was like, wait, what happened? I didn't remember where I was when I came to. And again, I'll just reiterate kind of like what they do with ACDF surgery, which is an anterior cervical discectomy and fusion. So anterior means front, so I had to go to the front. They had to do an incision here, move things to the side, of course, all of that to get to the front of my vertebrae. They had to take out 3 discs, remove those, and put in 3 metal rods or plates, whatever you want to call them, like little inserts. And then on the front, they put a metal plate with screws to hold everything intact for the fusion to take place. Recovery, they say, can last from 6 weeks to up to a year, or several months. And so after the surgery, I came out with this thing on. I did have a drain. Had a drain to drain, any excess blood, blah, blah, blah. They were able to take that out at the hospital. I did have to stay 2 days, well, overnight, I should say. So I had surgery on the 28th, which was a Thursday. 29th on the Friday, I was able to go home around afternoon time. Taking out the drain didn't hurt at all. It was just like, ooh, because you kind of feel it like being pulled out, but it didn't hurt at all. This I have not taken off. I'm kind of scared to look at it, but I haven't taken this off. I did talk to the surgeon's assistant. She said it's up to me. I can leave it on to my post-op, or I can take it off. She said most people like to leave it on because having this guy on with it, with this off, it sometimes can irritate. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it on. I'm gonna mess with it until my post-op. So that will be when they will take it off. And if I think they said it's staples, so I might have to I don't know why they use staples. I feel like it's gonna leave a mark, but I don't know what's under here. So they'll take care of that at my post-op. Recovery so far, I've watched other YouTube videos, and a lot of people have had like really good recovery. For me, from jump, it was a little rough, to be honest. It took a long time for the anesthesia to wear off. I am not good with medicine. Like, I can sleep for hours just off of taking over-the-counter Tylenol. So it took a long time for the anesthesia to wear off. And also, when they put me under, they was pumping me with lots of medicine as well. So It took me a while to come out of that. I was very nauseous a lot after I ate for the first few days. Hoarseness. It was hard to swallow hoarseness, not only because I think they still use a tube down your throat, but also because there's manipulation with the throat. And so I still have some swelling actually through here. And still sometimes it doesn't really hurt, but it's like, ugh, like it's still a little swollen, I can tell in there. But my voice is coming back. Before it's very hard to speak, swallow. But I was able to eat soft foods right away. So like mashed potatoes. What else I eat? I had a lot of mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Italian ice. So good. Lots of water. And yeah, anything soft. It's your best friend. Soup. That was good. For the first few days. So now I can pretty much eat anything. Yeah, but I'm still trying to take it slow with the food. What else? So yeah, so I get home and yeah, lots of shoulder soreness. So in the spine, don't feel anything really, but it's like on the exterior. So I had a lot of pain and soreness, like in my shoulder area, in between my shoulder blades. Actually, like in the back of my spine, it's like swollen. It's like a hump right there. It's like a little swollen, a little tingly, a little bit. I did have some instances, which I would call it like nerve firing, because again, like some nerves have been disrupted, you know, in that, like you're messing with all of that stuff. So that's to be expected. But like I had like my big toe, it was kind of like tingly. I did have some muscle twitching a little bit here and there. It would come and go. So I think just things are just trying to heal and recuperate and all of that. Nerves have to heal. That could take a long time. Well, I won't say a long time. It could take a while. And so right now, day 10, I feel good. The only issue is, which I couldn't find this on anybody else's video, is it feels like right in the back of my head here, it feels like my head needs to be popped. Like I need to go to the chiropractor and like get my head popped. Like you know how they go and they go, you know, that's what it feels like. It needs to happen. Every time I move, like it just feels like my head is like off, if that makes sense. So, you know, he said that he had to, you know, make me taller. So there's a lot of stretching. So I'm just wondering with that stretching if something is just not leveled. I don't know. So super weird. It hurts. That is what makes it painful. Like it feels like I need to pop my head and I can't like kind of like, you know, you can pop your own neck. I can't do that because I have to keep my neck straight. Like I can't do movement. They call it no BOT, so no bending, lifting, twisting. So I can't do that. So at my post-op, I am praying that they can do something about that because I can go on with this. Lots of like nerve things going on, like even down this arm, but I feel like a lot of it is coming from whatever this is, like what's going on here. It's like, yeah, I can feel it now. But if it wasn't for that, I feel like I would be like feeling like back to myself at like 85% back to myself. So hopefully with my post-op, those things can be addressed, can be fixed. I will have to have PT at some point to help with the strengthening the muscles again, in my neck. And I have such an amazing husband. He's really been helping me with the getting dressed, the showering, and all of that. And with this, definitely gonna need help, at least for the first week or two. Again, if it wasn't for this like thing going on when I feel like my head needs to be popped, I would feel like I could possibly do a lot more, but it's so uncomfortable because it's affecting all of this side. So, but you want to make sure that if you're the person having this surgery, that you're wearing this, I'll be honest, a couple of times I take this off because it hurts. But here, there's this little dial thing. You can loosen it up so you have more room. I usually loosen it like when I'm eating or if I brush my teeth, so I have room to kind of maneuver. And then as much as possible, I'll take it back up. But that makes it stretch everything out more, which can be very uncomfortable. So a couple times at night, I've done that. So I can sleep good because I had a whole lot of pain, and having this on just puts more pressure on everything. But you're supposed to have it on 23 hours a day. I do at night, I have a bed that reclines, and so that was helpful. If you don't, just prop some pillows up. I still have to use pillows even with my mattress that reclines. Yeah, other than that, like, you know, it's been rough. I don't think I really thought that the recovery would be this invasive, this hard. But it kind of has been. But I'm grateful that it was short. It wasn't like weeks of like pain, you know. And so that's what I'm grateful for. So yeah, the next video will be about post-op appointment. Thanks for listening, guys.